This next series of chords is called 9 chords or straight 9 chords, and they are really extensions of the 7 chord. And the 7 chord is of course the bluesy, twangy chord that you hear in blues music, such as E7. It's got that note in there that almost doesn't gel, almost doesn't make sense. But if you combine it, surround it with like-minded individuals, all of a sudden it starts to make sense. So let's go ahead and explore this chord, and we're going to do 2 forms. One is on the E string, the other one's on the A string. So let's go ahead and do this. We've got A through G to work on. We're probably going to do the first 3 on the E string based version, and then we're going to go up to the A string and do the others. And then we're going to put them together in some of the songs that we have on the site here. If you have some time, please be sure to download the PDF diagrams and supplemental diagrams and so on to help you better understand what we're talking about here. Here we go. A9 is going to be here on the 5th fret on the 6th string, and we're going to bar it all the way across. And there is an easier way to do this. We're not going to show you the easy way, of course, because I want you to really push hard, try and get this version. If for some reason, I'd say after about 3 times, 3 different separate times, and you sit down and practice, if you still haven't gotten it yet, then maybe it's time to move to something a little easier. And there are other shortcut chord videos and such on the site to explore if that's what happens for you. But anyway, let's give this a shot. So we're really going to do just a barred 7 chord. Per the diagram, you can see that it's really just a barred 7, but we're going to add this up here on the top. 1st string, 7th fret, pinky finger, and let her rip. See what we got here. So as you see from the formula, it's just an extended 7 chord. It's a sophisticated 7. That's all it is. See you in the next chord. This next chord is B9, and we're going to stay down on the E string to do this. So we're going to move this up to the 7th fret. So here we are up on the 7th. We're going to be on the 6th string. We're going to bar it all the way across. Once again, we have the 7 bar, the traditional 7 bar, which looks like this. And then we have our pinky finger up on the 9th fret on the 1st string. And let's give it another shot. So here we go. This is a little high. It's probably about as high as you want to go before you start to have to, before you need like a balancing tool or something. Here we go. So that's B9. So it's just an extended version of the 7 chord. Go ahead and give it a shot. If you need to pause this video, go ahead. In fact, I recommend you pause the video in between each chord I show you. Therefore, you can take a little extra time, make it come out, make sure all the strings are coming out. It's very important because when you play the song, if of course it's not coming out, then it's not going to sound right. If it doesn't sound right, you're going to get kicked out of the band. So see you in the next chord. This next chord is C9, and C9 we're going to move over to the A string or form 2 position, and it's down here. We're going to put our middle finger on C. We're going to put our index finger back here on the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and then we're going to try and lay down our ring finger here. And our ring finger, some people's ring fingers can do this routine where it bends. Some people's can get about this far and then it just doesn't work it doesn't go any further. But if you can get it to bend like that, that'll work. If you can't for some reason, please see the alternate form. So let's give it a shot. So we've got this one here. I'm just going to go ahead and do this form, and then I'm going to do the other form. So we've got the triangle here, okay, and then we've got this laying across the top, and this bottom one of the E string is off limits because our tonic is going to be on this string. So here we go. 9, straight 9, C9. Used in funk music all over the world. James Brown loved this chord. Okay, and let's do the other form for the people that aren't ambidextrous like me. or double jointed or whatever they call that. So here we go. here, here. Everything's the same. You're just going to blow out this top one. You're not going to play this, so it's just right here, just like this. But you're not going to get any. You're not going to get that. So you're going to play the middle 4 strings. So then the outer 2 become off limits. And there you go. C9. See you in the next chord. This next chord is called D9, straight D9. It's really just a D7, just dressed up for a night on the town. Let's do it. So this is the 5th fret. We've got your index finger on the 5th string. On the 5th fret, we've got your, I'm sorry, that's not my index finger, that's my middle. I should know the difference, right? That's my middle finger. My index finger's back here on the 4th, and then I've got this up top, spanning these 3 strings up here just like we did last time. And remember, there's another form you can do besides this form. You don't have to do this form, you can do another form, but this is the form that most people use. Also allows you to expand and do other things out here with the pinky finger later, but we won't do that now. This is a 9 chord. It's a D9. Here we go. So just go through the chord, make sure that every note's coming out, and that's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything right now, except you're doing pretty good. Keep up the good work. See you in the next chord. This next chord is E9, and we're going to go ahead and include the E string in this chord. We're going to play it up here in the 7th fret, as you can see by the diagram. It's up on the 7th. Same form as the D that we played down here, it's just 2 frets higher. So we've got the E strings included. Here we go. It's a good strong chord. You have the support of the low E there, so that's good. And a bass player if you have one. If you don't, get one. See you in the next chord. This next chord is F9, and yep, we're going to use the same one. Just move it from the 7th up to the 8th. You want to leave Mr. E string out this time, and just go ahead and let it happen right there on the 8th fret. Just listen carefully. Make sure all the strings are coming out. Make sure no one's left out. Moving along. And we'll see you in the next chord. There's just one left. And this last chord is G9, and I'm going to go ahead and go back to the percussion version, which was the version that of course is a real big pain. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and bar this down here, and we're going to make the traditional 7 form, and then this is going to be up on top on the 5th fret. Okay, so we've got our pinky finger on the 1st string on the 5th fret. This is our 9, straight 9 chord, E bass, form 1. Here we go. And there you have it. Those are the straight 9 chords. E position, A position, or form 1, form 2, whatever you want to call it. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Give us a call.